email Jr.s advice for Danica for her last NASCAR race. Dale Earnhardt Jr. can probably guess what Danica Patrick is feeling just 3 days before the Daytona 500, her last NASCAR race before retiring. He was in a similar spot back in November before he called it a career. Earnhardt gave Patrick her NASCAR start in 2010 when she raced for his team, Jr. Motorsports, in the XFINITY Series, and she drove for him for 3 seasons in the lower-tiered series before making the jump to driving full-time in the Cup Series in 2013. They're also 2 of the rare drivers to transcend the sport as household names for non-racing fans, and they both leave behind different but memorable legacies. So having just prepared for one last NASCAR race only a few months ago, Earnhardt recently shared with the Win what advice he'd offer Patrick as she does the same. "The only advice I could give her is, don't focus on the results, just enjoy the experience. And I say that because we're all competitors, and it's hard for us, even if we try going in to just enjoy the experience, it's hard for us to not get competitive and not want to do our best. She's going to want to get in there and try to get everything she can out of the opportunity to finish well and run well. And that's great, and probably to be expected if you're going to compete in a race to try and do best. But you need to also remember this is the last Daytona 500 she's ever gonna run. She would be best served to soak it in, try to really enjoy qualifying and practice and everything in between, everything happening in the days leading up to it, the media attention, all that stuff. Have fun with it. Keep that smile on your face because there will be some peaks and valleys on the performance side of it. Everything's not gonna be rosy. It never is. But don't let it bring you down, and don't let that take the enjoyment out of the whole thing. But it's hard to do because you get in there and get competitive, and you just want to make yourself miserable trying to be the best you can be. I'd tell her to chill on that, if she could, and just enjoy it." Following sponsorship and contractual issues with former team Stewart-Haas Racing, Patrick is running 2 more races before calling it quits, what's now being called the Danica Double. She'll drive the number 7 Chevrolet for Premium Motorsports in Sunday's Daytona 500, and she accidentally revealed Wednesday at Daytona International Speedway that she secured a ride for IndyCar's Indy 500 in May with Ed Carpenter Racing. More. Bill Walton's 7 best moments from the Warriors-Blazers game. Clippers Patrick Beverley called in to tell ESPN host why he's wrong about the Cavs. Watch American superstar Michaela Schifrin win gold, and the Giant slalom radio host gets fired over lewd comments about 17-year-old Chloe Kim. LaVar Ball's threat has talking heads saying the Lakers might trade Lonzo.